All right. To add to my list of things to research, one thing that piqued my interest was how the UK is talking about the coronavirus already mutating. Now, this is my theory. I'm gonna backtrack this too more, but I wanted to backtrack the predictions and how the death rate predictions have changed, because the fact that they're bringing up a virus mutating already seems odd to me, that it would mutate this quick, but I'm not a doctor. It just seems rather quick for a virus to mutate like this quickly. So, but again, I'm not a medical expert in that, so, but it's amazing how these projections have changed so far, and that's why I think they're preaching already that the virus is mutating, because if you believe in this great reset thing and population control, and trust me, I do believe in population control being a thing that governments do. I don't doubt that one fucking bit, because I do know and I understand that this planet is finite, land does not grow, and we cannot keep having exponential human growth and maintain this fucking planet. So something has to be done. But see, in March, the Americans from COVID in the coming months, death ranged from 81,000 to 2.2 million. I really think they were planning on more of this number, not the 300,000 we have now. And I think that goes with the fact that they didn't want something coming out and just eradicating people right away, because that would have made it look too obvious. But it's not eradicating people enough. The virus is on its own. So now they're making a vaccine, which they're giving to the elderly first, and I've talked about it in other videos, which the elderly should not be fucking getting it, but yet they think that the elderly should be getting it first, along with frontline workers. I would not, if I was a frontline worker, I understand they probably have to take it, but what are they gonna do? What if something did happen or does happen? Next thing you know, we're fucked and we don't have anyone in hospitals. And on another video, I talked about healthcare. We're already understaffed as a country, and then I came to this one, and these are just Forbes articles and whatnot. These aren't scientific journals. I understand that, but so this guy, he's a contributor. Psychology impacts financial and economic behavior. Okay, so from the onset, he looks like a smart dude, but so he popped in some evidence to make like a bell curve, kind of a projection forecasting of COVID. And one thing that gets me though, his models. So his second model projected like 54,000 deaths, but a confidence interval of 33,000 to 117 fucking thousand. Now, I have my master's in business, and I've worked with confidence interval stuff before, and normally you want like a 95% confidence interval, but can I tell you off the top of my head how to get that again? No, I cannot, but this is a very fucking large interval that I have. But based on population or whatnot, it could work out. Again, yeah, I got my degree and I fucking forgot all about it. But hey, you know what? The GI Bill paid me, so I don't give a fuck. That's the only reason why I got my fucking degree. And then he just went over some other stuff again on it. There was another thing. Where the fuck was it? I don't want you guys to think I'm blowing smoke up your ass. But if you watch my other videos, you know I'm pretty thorough. His models were close, but like this one right here, the confidence interval was about the fucking same. It has these huge intervals for that. But so I wanted to look up how a virus mutates, but I did not want to use a current media article. So this was the first one I found, 2009, from CBC. So I guess it's a news station, but I wanted to find one back in the day, because it probably wasn't as edited as much or whatnot. So This goes over how viruses mutate and the difference between DNA viruses and RNA viruses. And this was about swine flu. Now, the swine flu, where was it at? It's a strain of influenza virus. Okay, so the term COVID, if you guys didn't know, COVID, it's, I can't remember exactly, but it applies to a variety of flu viruses. Okay, like SARS was a COVID. But, it's, okay. The ability to mutate from host to host or next species to the next is one of the traits that has given influenza virus a long life and made it both nearly impossible to eradicate and potentially dangerous to animals and humans. So it's nearly impossible to eradicate, but these fucking politicians are saying that they can do it. I mean, Pelosi already fucking basically said that they're gonna conquer COVID once Biden's in the fucking White House. So, yeah. Blah, 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 blah. So this is just reproduction things. There was just one more thing in here that I saw that was interesting. Okay, so what makes one virus mutate quickly or more slowly? Genetic material inside plays an enormous role. So DNA mechanisms, when they replicate through DNA, mutations occur more slowly, and RNA viruses such as influenza and HIV tend to mutate rapidly. Okay, so maybe I am wrong about this thing mutating quickly. Again, though, I can't find a time frame, so I'll try and dig more into that. I'm not afraid to let you guys know if I don't know anything or if I'm wrong. Correct myself. Trust me. I'm not that fucking prideful. I respect people more when they admit they're wrong or they don't know anything. So, influenza, 8 distinct segments. So, this is something I'll look more into, but so just keep your eye on this mutation, okay? Population density is a factor. A virus that quickly kills its host and spreads is more likely to thrive, okay, but would die out when the supply of new hosts is in short supply. If it incubates, so I'll do more research on this, guys, but if you have any valid sources to point me towards, definitely let me know and I'll look into it.